So Arsenal 1, Manchester City 2, stoppage time winning goal. Arsenal's best first half performance of the season, for sure this season. Thomas Partey's best ever game for Arsenal. He was wicked today. Gabriel Martinelli nearly scored goal of the season, missed a sitter as well. And Xhaka stepped up in a massive, massive football match today. I'm proud of him. He did well today. But then Granit Xhaka and Gabriel happened. Jez, what did you make of that, mate? Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year, Lee. Granit Xhaka, well done. We have a world-class player there, man, in giving away penalties and getting sent off. Absolute fucking prick. We had the best first half, in my opinion, as you quite correctly said, of the season. Totally going in the right directions. Saka's scores a great goal. And then we have Xhaka.
Yeah.
And for all the people, I was watching you in the chat, I was watching the game, but watching your watch along. That was a stone wall penalty. As soon as I saw that, I thought penalty. So you people that don't understand what caused the penalty, you cannot pull a player's shirt in the box and pull him backwards. You're never going to get away with it. It's done. And Xhaka, you are, I won't say what I really think you are. You are an absolute idiot. Why you're still playing at this club, I do not know. And then Lacazette gets substituted and he gives him the armband.
Yeah.
Please? Really? Really? You just cost us the game and you give him the bloody armband. And then we have Gabriel. Now, Gabriel, we all know when he gets tight to a player, he rushes in. He's done it before and he did it again today. Second yellow, red, off you go. Bye-bye. Game over. Thanks very much for turning up. Ruined New Year. And a game that we were in control against the champions. We could have held on to, if we'd kept not given the penalty, Gabriel stayed on the pitch, we looked sharp. We looked good. The players were, basically putting their lives on the line, which is all you can ask for a footballer. And Partey, man of the match, best performance for me. Just very disappointed.
Yeah,
really.
That's the word, isn't it? It's disappointment because you know what? We were brilliant today up until that penalty. And then after that, we just capitulated. And it was literally, Gabriel didn't need to mess around with the penalty spot. What are you doing? Like, why are you playing around with the penalty spot? You get booked for that. 2 minutes later, you go and whack someone on halfway. Why are you on the halfway line whacking him? Stand off him. He's going nowhere. Like, 3 stupid decisions in that game cost us today. Granit Xhaka, and then the 2 from Gabriel. Not the referee. The Odegaard one weren't a penalty. The goalkeeper got the ball. The trajectory of the ball went out. It went a totally different way. He got the ball. Then the penalty, Granit Xhaka pulls his shirt. People are saying that, oh, yeah, but he was going down anyway. Yeah, he was going down because they clashed knees. Yeah. If he hadn't pulled his shirt, I don't think they would have got that penalty.
It would have been a 50-50.
Yeah.
The ball goes out for a corner, goal kick, innocuous. Doesn't matter. When you grab a player's shirt backwards and the player goes backwards, it's a penalty all day long. And with VAR now, you're never going to get away with it. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, penalty.
Yep, same.
Well done, Xhaka. You've done it again.
He's done it against Brighton. He got the 2-footed Rodri up at the Etihad this season and got a straight red. So how many times do we have this conversation about this geezer? And then, like you said, Laka goes off. Oh, you can have the armband, mate. What do you mean you can have the armband? He shouldn't even be playing for the football club. Yeah, and the thing is, like, people are sitting there and the narrative is, oh, we were robbed, we were conned. Oh, it's a disgrace. No, the referee waved Bernardo Silva up. He said, get up. He never gave the penalty. VAR reviewed it, looked at it and said, actually, you might want to check this, mate. As soon as you see the tug of the shirt, it's a pen.
It's gone. That's it. It's good night. You cannot do that in the penalty box.
Before that, Lacazette pulled a shirt outside the penalty box. Yeah, and that was a free kick. So what's the difference?
Exactly. And we had a free kick given to us for exactly the same thing in the first half. So You know, you can't change the laws to suit yourself. If a player breaks the law, you're going to get punished. Simple as. So, you know, all you little idiots in the chat that are out there today, and by God, was there some in your chat today?
They never rocked up at full time, though, did they, Jez?
No, they do.
They never do, mate. They only turn up when we're winning.
And, you know, that's what I love about it, is the fact that they're all, oh, Lee's in the mud, Lee's this. We're 1-0 up.
At half time.
1-0
against the best team in the league.
Against the best team in the league.
This guy apparently disappeared today. He was disappearing at half time, apparently. Yeah, he didn't disappear when he slapped the penalty top bins, did he? No, because as soon as it was a penalty, you knew you're scoring. He's like Harry Kane. He don't miss.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, that's... I mean, I actually, you didn't see it. I put it in the chat. I did put it in the chat. And you didn't see it. For all you little guys that are making all the comments, Lee does a watch along. Sorry, he invites people on at the end of the show. Come on and show your face. Not one.
Not one. Every week, Jez. Every week. This is why I laugh at it. It's like all these people say you're in the mud, you're this, you're a disgust, you're this, you're that. Every week, I still come back and watch it. Why don't you go and watch someone else? Why don't you go and watch somebody that fits your narrative and fits your views and your opinions? Because I'm clearly not the guy there, because I'm not going to sit here and peddle a narrative of we were robbed. We weren't robbed. It was not a penalty on Odegaard. No. It weren't. I'm not biased, and I'm not going to stand there and say, oh, and scream foul play and that the refs are against us. They're not. We have had goals go for us on VAR this season. Yeah, and we've had goals go against us on VAR this season. We've had decisions go either way for us. Remember last season when the whole of the Man United back line and David De Gea stood still at Old Trafford and Aubameyang chipped him and it went in. And they all stood still because the linesman had put his flag up. Aubameyang played on, scored the goal, went to VAR. The whole back line had stopped. And VAR said, yeah, he's onside, goal. Nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers the two against Sheffield United that were offside goals that Sheffield United had disallowed, yeah, which got us into a cup semi, which we then went on to win. It's like, but it just seems like Arsenal are always the victims. And this is something that makes me laugh because our fans spent the best part of a decade or so laughing at Liverpool, saying they're always the victims and they ain't won a league for 30 years and this and that, or 20 years, whatever. Now, we're the victims and we ain't won a league for 18 nearly. We have basically turned into what we used to say Liverpool are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing. Raise the standards. Today, I think the standards were raised a little bit. The one thing I was proud of the lads today, yeah. All right, listen, I cussed this team off left, right, and centre because I can't stand half of them and I can't stand the manager. He weren't there today, and that was our best first half performance. That was Partey's best performance. Why? Because he ain't trying to land planes. He ain't telling Partey where to pass the ball. At half time, I don't know what he said to him on Zoom, but it all went to pot in the second half.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Absolutely.
So, no disrespect, Arteta out, AirPod Albert in. Yeah? He had us playing sick football today.
The players were playing with freedom today.
Yeah.
You could see the relaxed atmosphere amongst them. You could see they were just doing their job, which is all you can ever ask of any footballer anywhere. And the fact that we didn't have... I expect Arteta was at home in his lounge doing all the air signals and doing the signals and directing traffic from Heathrow, wherever he lives. I don't know where he lives. But there was a difference today. And it just gave me so much enlightenment to see Arsenal play as an Arsenal team.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Man City at one point. They couldn't get out beyond their box.
Yeah.
We were peppering them with crosses. All right. Unfortunately, some of the shooting wasn't brilliant, but it was Manchester City, champions. And we had them in our pocket for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we get two of our players and a seasoned player, a seasoned captain who does that and throws the whole game into an equilibrium, and then it's game over when Gabriel does what he does, which we know he does it. So I was just so bloody disappointed. I felt sorry for all the guys that have gone there today, because it must be a massive atmosphere. New Year's Day games are always brilliant. You've been out the night before, you're feeling a little bit the morning before, and You know, you turn up and then you get that.
Yep. And how
Pisses
many
me off.
times have we said this about Granit Xhaka, mate? It's mad. It's not like it's just a one-off. Yeah, it's happened so many times. It is mad with Granit Xhaka. And the thing is, you could get away with one or two, but when it's 7, 8, 9, 10 offences that he's done over the years, and it's under different managers.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. He two-footed Rodri up at Etihad. He's done that today. Yeah, and if you actually go back and watch that penalty, right, when he's gone to engage him, he was doing baby giraffe legs because his foot got planted and he went off balanced, and then knees caught, then he pulled him. So it's because he didn't plant his foot properly because he was off balance in the first place that ended up happening. Yeah, like, mate, I'm sick of talking about Granit Xhaka. I cannot stand the geezer, mate.
No.
Yeah, he is one of the worst midfielders I've ever watched.
Everybody said, you know, he's had some good performances, and I won't deny that. He has played quite well recently. I've seen some forward passing from the guy, and where that's come from, God only knows. But he just shows he's world class at ruining football matches. He gets sent off. He does stupid penalties. You know, we're lucky to have a world class idiot in our team. So thank you again, Granit. You know, well done. Go home, sit down, look in the mirror, and have a fucking good look at yourself, because you're an absolute complete prick.
Yeah, and on that bombshell, I'll Arteta out, AirPod Albert in.
Yeah, absolutely.